Hi Virgo, this is your November 29th through December 5th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the King of Cups clarified by the Four of Wands. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Two of Cups. We have the Hermit in the potential outcome. We have Temperance with the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. And we also have the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You could also be dealing with a Sagittarius or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. I like it. I like it a lot, Virgo. The two of you will be moving slow. And I'm not blaming you, I'm not judging you. It's the way that I think both of you want it to go. One step at a time, but there's definitely love here. And both of you have this same goal in mind, which is a commitment, which is a marriage. And I'm picking up this nourishing energy from this spread. And that's what Virgos are famous for, right? Planning ahead and being one of the most nurturing signs out of zodiac, right? And at the same time, nobody works harder than Virgo. And I do see a lot of dedication. It's like the two of you are looking at this connection, at this relationship, and you want to nurture it into adulthood. You know, you're looking at it as a baby. This connection, this relationship is your baby, and you're taking care of it. Both of you are. And you're taking it one day at a time, right? The first card that came out is the King of Cups. This is the person you'll be dealing with. The King of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or this person is very mature, in control of their emotions, but at the same time still very loving, right? The King of Cups is clarified by the Four of Wands, and we'll also have the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Both cards, the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands, are talking about the same thing. Right, the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision after a careful deliberation, right? And what you are moving towards is the Four of Wands, which is clarifying the King of Cups. The Four of Wands is the next step. This is the progression from the Three of Wands, right? The Four of Wands is a kind of a commitment or marriage. Some people call the Four of Wands the 11-11 card. So it could be your mutual understanding, your mutual decision to move forward, kind of slow, right? But at the same time, both of you are on the same page. That's what I'm trying to say. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Two of Cups right next to the King of Cups. So it's all about love. Right? The Page of Cups is pretty much what usually happens in any relationship in the very beginning. This is them asking you out, buying you flowers, buying you dinner, you know, just being super nice to you. And all of that is because this person is your soulmate. The Page of Cups is clarified by the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a soulmate card. It's also a card of unconditional love. It's a card of two people being on the same page, and the feelings they have for each other are mutual. So yeah. Slow wins the race, I guess. But there is a mutual understanding. The two of you are definitely on the same page. Then we have the Hermit. That is your personal card, Virgo. It's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading, right? In the potential outcome, we have Temperance with the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Temperance is the personal Sagittarius card. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but I think Temperance in this case is all about patience and just taking it slow, because you know that eventually you will get where you want to be. And where you want to be is a commitment, a very solid, very stable commitment. That's what the Ten of Pentacles right next to the deck is all about. Very stable, very grounded, very long-term type of a deal. So both of you from the get-go are looking at this connection as something long-term. Right? And you're ready to nurture it, you're ready to be patient with it. I'm not saying it's going to be difficult, no, but it's just that you realize that it's a continuous effort. If you want a relationship, if you want the marriage to succeed, you constantly have to take care of it, like a baby, right? So it grows into an adult eventually. The Seven of Pentacles in the middle, this is a card of waiting and being right next to Temperance, which is all about patience? Yes. Are you putting effort into it? You're taking care of it, and you're patiently waiting for it to mature, right? But at the same time, you're enjoying your time together. You're enjoying this very loving connection with the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups. And yeah, we do have two commitment or marriage cards on the table, the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so it feels like a group effort. I keep feeling that. Like I said, the two of you are definitely on the same page. The two of you definitely want to move forward and have this easy, relaxed, but at the same time very loving commitment or a marriage at some point down the road. All right, Virgo, really happy for you. Congratulations. Virgo, if you are already in a relationship or if you are already married, this spread is for you. We have the Six of Wands, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Three of Cups, clarified by the Six of Swords, and we also have Justice on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra. Somebody here is getting married, or it's a proposal, right? So it could be somebody proposing to you, you could be proposing to somebody, or perhaps you as a couple, you could be going to a wedding, you could be going to an engagement party. Perhaps if you have grown-up children, your son could be proposing to someone, or somebody's proposing to your daughter, or the other way around. But there's definitely two people getting together, and there's definitely a wedding. If it's not a wedding right away, then like I said, there's definitely a wedding coming up because of a proposal. Alright, so the Six of Wands, the first card that came out, it's a card of victory, it's a card of recognition, it's a card of success. And back in the day, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card, right? We have the Two of Cups right next to it, so the Two of Cups is all about two people getting together. The Two of Cups is a soulmate card, it's a card of unconditional love, but if it is a wedding you're going to, then that makes total sense, right? Two people getting married, standing in front of an altar, or it all depends on your religion, And then we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of a celebration. This is a card of a union. It's a card of a party. It's a part of just having a great time. The Six of Swords, clarifying the Three of Cups. This is either somebody going to a wedding, because the Six of Swords could be a card of travel, right? Or the Six of Swords is a card of an improvement. This card always talks about things getting better, or somebody moving out of your house. Right? So like I said, it could, if one of your children is getting married, then obviously they're moving out of your house. Right? Then we have Justice on the bottom of the deck. Justice is two people getting married, because justice represents the legal system. And by that I mean it could be an actual person who's got the authority to marry other people. Justice could be an actual place where people get married, like a chapel. So yeah, somebody here, like I said, is definitely either getting married this week or at some point in the future, in the near future. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the King of Pentacles, we have the Six of Pentacles, we have Judgment, clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Two of Swords, and we also have the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign, Taurus, another Virgo or Capricorn. So the King of Pentacles, the first card that came out, I don't think that's you. It's the person coming back from the past, because as I was shuffling the cards, I was asking who is coming towards Virgo, who is coming back to Virgo, and the King of Pentacles came out. So it could be a fellow Earth sign, a Taurus, another Virgo or Capricorn, or this person is very grounded, they don't make any sudden moves, or they could be working for a financial institution. Right, so that's the person coming back. The Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of somebody feeling miserable, feeling left out in the cold, all by themselves, and I think that's the way they're feeling right now, and that's why they want back in. We have the Six of Pentacles right next to the King of Pentacles. This is a card of balance, or this is a card of somebody trying to make a decision, because the person standing up is holding up the scales, and the scales are always about pros and cons. Should I stay or should I go? Should I do this? Should I not do this? Should I give this person a second chance or not? Then we have Judgment, clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Two of Swords. So unfortunately for this King of Pentacles, the answer is going to be no. I don't usually clarify Judgment, but it came out last. right? And we don't have any commitment or marriage cards on the table, so I was wondering, so what's this judgment is all about? So this judgment call you're making to push this person out of your life, because the 7 of Wands, clarifying judgment, this is you standing your ground, this is you not letting this person back in, and frankly, this is you kicking this person out, right? With the Two of Swords being also there, the Two of Swords is, in this case, you remaining closed off, not opening up, and not even wanting to deal with them. So yeah, you're sending this person back to the past where they belong. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Virgo, this week. We have the Hermit, we have Death, we have the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Wands, and we also have the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. The Hermit, the first card that came out, that is your personal card, Virgo. That's you. It's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading. That means you're the one in charge and you're the one calling the shots. So what you're thinking about is either leaving your existing workplace or business place, or you're thinking about changing something, drastically changing something when it comes to the way you make your money. You could be thinking about changing careers, you could be thinking about taking classes, earning some certificates to improve your work, business, and finances situation, or to change it altogether, right? So we have Death right next to the Hermit. Death is a personal Scorpio card, so Scorpio could be involved here in some shape or form. Or you're thinking about transformation, right? Or ending your current employment with your existing workplace, right? So Death is a transformation, Death is a card of an ending, but this is a natural ending. And since we also got your card, the Hermit here, like I said, this is coming from you. I don't think you're getting fired. I don't think you're being forced out of it. This is you going through some sort of a thought process, right? We have the Six of Pentacles right next to Death, and it's clarified by the Six of Wands. The Six of Pentacles in this case, it's all about pros and cons, or you're just trying to decide what you want to do, how you want to improve it, where you want to go next, what you want to do moving forward. The Six of Wands clarifying the Six of Pentacles is a card of victory. It's a card of success, right? So perhaps you've already accomplished everything you could potentially accomplish at this particular workplace. You've reached the end. There's no more growth here, and that's why you're thinking about leaving or thinking about getting a new skill set, something along those lines, right? Something that will bring even more victories and even more recognition for you in the future. The Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of somebody leaving, but it's also a card of somebody who is in search of something that will be good for them, in search of love, in search of abundance, in search of something that will make their life better, right? So again, it's this week, Virgo, you're going to be doing a lot of thinking and contemplating. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Virgo, this week. We have the Chariot, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Four of Swords, and we also have the Four of Pentacles. 3 fours. You could be dealing with Cancer. So if you are thinking about going someplace and you think about inviting a particular person to come along with you, that person will say no. They don't want to go. And the other way around. Perhaps what you're not expecting is to receive an invitation to go someplace on a road trip or a concert or a house party, whatever. And your answer is going to be no. The Chariot, the first card that came out, it could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but the Chariot probably is a card of movement or a trip someplace or going someplace, right? So that's what's on the line here, an invitation to go someplace. And the answer is going to be no. The Four of Cups, the next card over, this is a card of a rejection. And whoever is on the receiving end of this offer, they would probably tell you, you know what, I'm tired, I'd rather be by myself, I just want to spend some time laying down on the couch watching movies. Right? The Four of Swords, the next card over right next to the deck, this is somebody who is just relaxing, right? The completely opposite energy from the Chariot. The Chariot is one of the fastest cards in the deck, and the Four of Swords, as you can see, there's no movement there whatsoever. The Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this is somebody, again, you know, not opening up, somebody who doesn't want to do anything or go someplace. That's also a stationary card. Yeah, it's you know, it happens. For some of you, for some reason I see somebody could make you an offer to buy a car off of you, and you'll tell them no, I love my car, you know, because the Chariot could be a card of a vehicle. And that's what I got for you, Virgo, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.